Hello Autobuyers! We're right across Malingap Central here in Quezon City to do the taste test of the Honda BRV 1.5V Navi Modulo. Let's take it for a spin. Okay, now the BRV is an acronym for Bold Runabout Vehicle. I don't really know what they mean by saying bold, but I guess this is really some sort of a big risk for Honda in the beginning because it's basically a Mobilio. It shares a platform with the Mobilio, but on a higher stance. So it is pretty much like a Mobilio, only higher. Now, this particular model that we're driving right now is the top of the line, the Modulo, and it currently retails for 1,210,000 pesos. Now, the Modulo version has a spoiler, a body kit, side skirts, a chin, and a rear skirt. And that's basically the add-on from the entire package from the basic top-end variant, the V Navi. Since this is really a taste test review, it's really more of an overview of what's going on inside the vehicle, how it feels and how it drives, and what the good things and the bad things are about the vehicle, in my opinion, as your taste test reviewer. Well, there are a lot of good things that they share with the Mobilio, such as the space. It has a tremendous amount of space inside for a compact crossover, and it has a driving aid such as a backup sensor when you're backing up in a parking space. The thing that stands out here the most is the height. The height of the BRV addresses my concern in my review of the Mobilio with regards to the Mobilio sitting too low on the ground. The BRV has a very adequate stance, so at least driving around Metro Manila with all these potholes, or entering through flooded streets, you wouldn't be worried approaching some slightly flooded areas because it's quite high. What really sets it apart for me, or what I really appreciate with regards to how this entire vehicle, its instrument cluster. I like the way the instrument panel was designed because of the fonts that they used, and because of the way it's illuminated when you're driving, especially at night. The air conditioning system is very good. The cooling time is very fast, and of course that is very welcome, especially here in our country. Now, what are the things that I don't like too much about the BRV? I'm not very much a fan of spoilers. Too much aesthetic benefit in terms of how it looks overall. The skirts are okay, the fog lights are okay, but I'm not a fan of the spoiler, or any spoiler for that matter. When it comes to operating the vehicle, again, for a top-of-the-line variant, this vehicle also does not have a backup camera. I mean, I would rather have a backup camera than a spoiler. At the end of the day, is it comfortable to drive? Is it comfortable to ride? Yes, it's very comfortable to ride, even on a full load. And is it comfortable to drive? Again, yes, it's comfortable, it's practical, it's a 7-seater. Now, lastly, I think a lot of people would probably ask how the fuel consumption is. Right now, driving in mixed conditions, city and highway, on the trip computer, it averages 7.8 kilometers to a liter. So I suppose it's quite average. And if you are a first-time car buyer, the Honda BRV would also be a good choice. It's not difficult to drive, it's very compact. I am just not so sure if you could attach a backup camera to it. Although I think that's the only consideration with regards to making this vehicle easier to drive, especially maneuvering it in tight spaces or in tight parking spaces. Now, driving dynamics, it's good. It's good. It's comfortable. Again, it's comfortable to drive, comfortable to ride, but most especially, malakas yung aircon. That we have to say with regards to our experience on our taste test review on the Honda BRV Modulo. So that concludes another round of our Autobuyers Taste Test on the Honda BRV Modulo. Please remember to like our Facebook page, follow us on Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Autobuyers Philippines. Once again, this is Alfred Mendoza. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.